Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching last week's video. And today we're going to be talking about the 7 habits of highly successful people. I usually try, there's a saying where it says, if the 5 people that you hang out with are what define you, and pretty much you could tell who you are. I'm like, oh crap. So I want to be like these very successful people. Well, successful people in business and health-wise and all that. And I want to be like those people. Spiritually, not there, but just health and physical and business, especially in business. That's who I want to be like. So what I do is I pretty much, it's going to sound weird, but I stalk these people on Instagram, on YouTube, everywhere that I could find information about them. I pretty much just want to listen to them and learn what they're saying and learn what they're doing and try to be like them. So, over watching people like this, I have learned or seen 7 habits that they do. And there's another YouTuber that I think is awesome. His name is Evan Carmichael, and he gathers like all of the talks, I guess, from these successful people like Gary Vaynerchuk, Mark Zuckerberg, Michael Jordan, all of these people, and he like sums them up and puts together their speeches and makes videos out of that, and it's really cool. So I watch a lot of his videos too. And this is where I got some of these habits. So, if you want to go watch him, that's really cool. He's down. I'll probably link his channel down below. Anywho, so starting off with those 7 habits of highly successful people. The first habit, which I'm actually trying to implement this week, is get rid of your phone. Now, I spend so much time, it's very sad, I spend so much time scrolling through Pinterest, scrolling through Instagram, it's out of habit. I don't exactly I'm not happy when I'm doing it. I've noticed that. I'm not exactly happy when I'm doing it, but I still do it. It's just a habit. I just want to, I guess every time you scroll and you see something kind of nice, I guess it's like a shot of dopamine in your body. So that's what being on your phone does, and it gets very addicting. And highly successful people don't actually do that. They're on their phones because they're either working. They use it as a tool. They don't use it as entertainment. It's a tool. So that's very different. And that's what I'm trying to change my habits towards my phone being like that. Not just entertainment and watch movies and watch random videos of, talking to giraffes and random stuff. Seriously, we find weird things on everything on social media. But that's one of the highly successful habits that they have, which is insane. The second one is apply what you learn. Now, I read a lot, which I've said so many times. I do read a lot. And I listen, like I said, I also listen to a bunch of people. But if I just listen and if I just learn and not apply what they're saying, I'm not going to get anything out of it. I'm just going to be listening and not applying anything. It's going to keep me motivated, but I'm not going to do anything. So you have to apply what you learn, and they do that a lot. I've heard like Warren Buffett reads about 4 to 5 hours a day. Mark Cuban I think he said he reads like 3 hours a day just to keep up with all the information and to learn more, which is good, but they apply it. They apply it to what they are doing. And that's kind of what we have to do. We have to not just intake information, but also apply it. The third thing is self-awareness. Now, there's one specific person that talks a lot about this, and he's Gary Vaynerchuk, where he says that the reason why he is so successful is because he is self-aware of what he's good at and what he's not good at. And he's very emotionally intelligent, like the opposite of IQ, or not opposite, just different from IQ. So he's able to like understand people. So he is aware of what he is good at, and he's aware of what he's not good at. So he always says that he sucked in school. He got horrible grades. He literally showed his report card and it said D's and F's on everything except maybe like gym. And he said that was not his forte. That's not what he liked. That was not what he was good at. He was always good at selling. When he was young, he was always selling stuff, and like he had lemonade stands. He was selling baseball cards, not basketball, baseball cards. And he made tons of money off this. This is what he was good at. And he was aware of that. So he didn't even try in school. He just went towards selling. And that is one thing that we need to try to do. We need to focus on our strengths. Be aware of what our strengths are. Be aware of what triggers us to be angry, to be happy, to be sad. And figure out who we are. And if we do that, we are better aware of what we can do and what we can't do. And what we can't do, we could delegate and have someone else. Especially in business, you could delegate and have someone else do it. So that's one thing. He never says how you could be self-aware. He has no idea how you could be self-aware. He just is. And I am trying to learn to be self-aware of what I'm good at and what I'm not. And it's taking time. If I'm being honest, it's taking a lot of time, but I'll get there. Okay, fourth thing. I thought I was on fifth. Fourth thing is to move your body, as in exercise. I know a lot of people do not like to exercise. I am personally starting to learn to love it. It's still a pain. Like right now I'm sore from what I did this morning, but you need to move your body. If you don't, you're just gonna be tired all the time. You're not gonna feel like doing anything, which either way, that's a whole other topic, but you need to move your body. You need to try to be healthier, because that is the way that you live a happier life. And that is really the whole point, isn't it? To have a happier and healthier life. Because, yes, you'll be happy while you're eating chocolate cake, but in the long run, if you're eating chocolate cake every day, you're going to feel horrible. You're not going to be happy. You're going to feel horrible. So that is the point of exercising and moving your body. You feel healthier. If you're sitting down all day, get up and walk around. Get up and go do some jumping jacks. Do something. And that will give you more energy. And that is one of the things that they do, the successful people. Number 6. And this one is probably my favorite habit. Not that I'm implementing it very well yet, but I'm getting there, is outwork everybody. So I remember watching an interview with Kobe Bryant. My brother was a big fan of Kobe Bryant. I never really liked him until I read an article and watched this video about him, and he talked about his work ethic, and it was amazing. Apparently he would wake up around 4 o'clock in the morning and start working out. And let me explain this right. So let's see. Okay. So everyone would work out every other basketball player would get up like around 8 o'clock. By 9, they're in the gym. So 9 to 11, 2 hours. They cool down. In another hour, they go eat lunch or whatever. And then around 12, another 2 hours. And then at 2 o'clock, they cool down and they work another 2 hours. And like that, Kobe Bryant said that, well, if I want to get an advantage and be the better basketball player that I can be, I'm going to wake up earlier so I have more time to actually work out and grow in my ability and strengths. And over time, he ended up working out like 4 hours more a day because he woke up at 4 o'clock. And over time, he just got more skilled because of that. And the other players couldn't even catch up to him because he was already so ahead of them, because he was working out every single day more, waking up earlier more. So he was working a lot more than these other players. Like LeBron James, I think, does the same. Michael Jordan did the same. And these are elite athletes that are amazing and are very well known. Also, the whole point of outworking everyone is to become the better version of yourself. No one can catch up. Oops. You want to become the better version of yourself, and you do. The whole point in life and what we're doing is we're growing, and you're growing to be someone better than who you were yesterday. You don't compare yourself to other people, you compare to yourself to who you were yesterday. And when you work more on yourself and what you're trying to achieve, you're ahead of like 99% of the people in this world, because no one else wants to do it. Not really. Okay, last one before I forget, before I leave, is discipline. Discipline. I'm not that disciplined, if I'm being honest. Disciplined in everything is hard. By the end of the day, I'm already just like, I'm out. I can't think anymore. I can't do anything. But applying it daily to everything that you do will be amazing. The turnout, what comes out of what you do. So this one I heard a lot from Jocko Willink, Kobe Bryant, just so many people, about if you're disciplined enough to wake up early, if you're disciplined enough not to eat that chocolate cake, if you're disciplined enough not to do certain things, disciplined enough not to be angry, disciplined enough not to be angry, but not to react when you're angry, or stuff like this, you become happier. You're just so much happier than you would ever be, because it's actually freedom. When you're so disciplined, and like, let's say you're so disciplined in business, like I want to be. If you're disciplined and working hard every single day, eventually you'll grow. You'll earn money, you'll grow into a better person, and you'll learn to work better with people. And eventually, on the ending of that, you'll have so much freedom. You'll have freedom to do the things that you want. You'll have freedom to actually, like, my big thing is traveling. One of my big things is traveling. I really want to travel. And if I focus and discipline myself on working on this, I will eventually be able to travel as much as I want to travel. If I'm not, I'm never going to reach my goal. If I'm not disciplined every day, not working 10 hours a day, or, okay, let me get this point through. Discipline. Discipline is your best friend. Discipline is the way you get things done. Even if you don't want to do something, you still do it. Even if you don't want to work out, you still do it. Even if you don't want to wake up early, you still do it. Now, I still have to apply this to my life. These are 7 things that I really want to apply to my life, and I'm working to get there. But every day it's going to be a struggle. Every day I will get better. Some days I'll go back, fall back, but every day I'll grow and learn and be better at this, because I do want to become successful in the things that I do. Now, all this stuff is not including the spiritual side of things, but maybe I'll make a video on that. But I do want to get there eventually. And I hope this video helped you guys see and learn what successful people do, to try to be like them, because it is a way to be happier if you are implementing these things. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below on which one was your favorite, which habit, or which one is the hardest. I like that one. Which one's the hardest? And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye, guys.